Our next guest has turned a dental makeover into a true family affair. After watching our show, Vicki Radigan's husband turned to Dr. Steve Marsh for help, with great results. He even came on Golden Opportunities to share his story. After watching her husband's star performance, Vicki decided she wanted her very own star turn, and now Vicki and Steve are here to show and tell. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
And we'll start with you, Vicki. Tell us, what did you not like about your smile beforehand?
I had the most difficult time flossing my teeth because my bottom teeth were overlapped.
Okay.
And, you know, it had been a lifelong thing. I didn't wear braces as a child, and I should have. And I had a bite that was not correct. It was not lined. And it got to the point where, you know, at this time of your life, you want to look the best you can.
And I understand one of your grandchildren said something to you.
Yes. Our grandson said to me one day, you know, how come Papa doesn't brush his teeth? And I said, well, what are you talking about? And he said, well, his teeth look yellow. And it was right after that I sent Joe to Dr. Marsh.
Gotcha.
And then I got terribly jealous because he looked great after that.
After he saw Dr. Marsh.
Yes.
All right, so we'll go to you, Dr. Marsh.
Sure.
What did you do for Vicki to give her this beautiful smile that I'm seeing as she smiles here?
Well, thanks. We did a lot of work on Vicki. Fortunately, she's so wonderful and gregarious and made it even easier. But we talked to Vicki about what her situation was. Orthodontics in some cases is an option. It would have been about a 2-year stretch for Vicki, and she said, how soon can we do this? And we said, you know, just give us 4 appointments. And so we used a combination of crowns and veneers and gave her the smile that she wanted. And we looked at colors and actually were able to do quite a wonderful result for Vicki, and we have some pictures to show it.
I think we do.
She talked about that alignment, right, Vicki? And you can see that, as she mentioned, it not only didn't look good and the teeth were very gray as she had matured, Vicki, I can use that term, but the other thing was that food got caught, and so it was it was tough for her. She said she always had to have floss with her. In the back of her mouth, we actually took out some of those old fillings and used all porcelain crowns. And Armin, today's all porcelain crowns can be made very strong. They're 3 to 4 times stronger than any that we used to have.
Wow.
She also had, thank you for the wow, she also had that space between her teeth, showed some gum tissue. So we used some laser contouring on the upper gum tissue and used porcelain veneers to close the space and give her this, what I would say, beautiful smile and aligned teeth. And one of the best parts about it was that food didn't get caught anymore. So, you know, it was the kind of thing that we got an absolutely, I think, stunning result and something that made her very proud.
And in your own words, I don't want to hear Steve tell me that you like it. What do you think of your smile?
I'll tell you, there is nothing in my life that I have appreciated as much as this smile. Wow. You know, people look at your mouth when you talk. They say eyes are the windows of the soul, but I think it's the mouth. And I am very, very confident about my smile and aging. You know, I'm almost 70 years old. You know, it's time for me to like head out, but I would like to go out looking the way I do right now.
Well, you look lovely. Thanks for joining us.
And please don't head out too soon.
Don't head out yet.
Yeah, right. When one of the other things that was so special is usually the woman drags the husband, and in this case, the husband came first, so he was sort of the guinea pig.
Yes, he was, and he was a good sport.
Well, thank you again. Thank you both.
It's our pleasure.
So who knew Dr. Marsh's dental wizardry could bring happy couples even closer together? To experience your own dental therapy, call the number that's coming up next. My thanks to Steve and Vicki for a great story with a happy ending.
See what Dr. Stephen Marsh can do for your smile by calling 440-461-1003 or visit www.clevelandsmiles.com.